I can't find the L. I've lost the L. It fell somewhere in my house. This is Talk a Lot with James Ott Jr. here on IG Live. I don't know where it went. I thought I followed it where it bounced. Have you ever happened before where you drop something and it bounces all over the place and you can't find it? And then one day you'll step on it and that's when you'll find it? It's like, come on. I am not Talk a Lot with James Ott Jr. So I gotta find an L. This really sucks. This is episode 104, bitches. 104. Let me turn this around so you don't see my mess. These are all projects. Let me just walk you over here. You think John Jr. is busy? These are all projects. These are all projects that I'm working on. Things that I'm continuously working on. This is my desk. Projects. Schedules. Projects. I'm busy, bitches. Hi. I shaved my head. I'm busy, you guys. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing half the time. I'm so busy. I have a song called Busy on all streaming services. So, hi everybody. Episode 104. Joseph knows about that. He knows about being busy. It's hard when it's hot and you have no AC in your house and you're trying to work. That makes it even harder. I feel like I've been living in the tropics for the last couple of days. Kind of crazy. But I'm here. It's Sunday night here on IG. I do this late show. I know. I've done 104. I've done 103 of these. Now I'm on 104. I started this early in the quarantine. I started this early for folks who, we were home. We didn't know what was going on. A lot of us were on lockdown. A lot of anxiety running around. I did this just for for shits and giggles. And now here we are, 104 episodes later. But we're here. That's all that work I do. I got all kinds of stuff coming up. I have all kinds of... I was just on Tony Moore's thing, and I was like... You can say it's a lot. I have a lot going on. There's a method to my madness. It's all organized on some weird level. I did it. You love my show? Thank you, I can't even get up. This drink must be hitting me. I'm having a white rum and seltzer water and tangerine juice mix. Now everybody likes me. Annie Goen knows that, and everybody likes me as a host. I have my haters. You can listen to my song. My opinion is the only opinion. Hi, Anthony. Everybody likes me. Trust me. Some folks do not. I am not their cup of tea, so to speak, as a host, and that's fine. I don't feel like I give two shits. There are some hosts I don't like, and I don't tune into. So I'm sure there's folks there who don't like me and don't tune into me. That's why I did that song. Some say I'm too loud, I'm too black, I'm too this, I'm too that. And that's fine. Everybody's allowed to have an opinion. Like me, don't like me, but I'm not leaving. So take that. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. I'm having a lot of fun. A lot of folks do like me as a host, so I'll continue doing it. That's how I feel about that stuff. There's some buttons down here. What are some of these buttons? What's this button? Oh, okay. So there's a questions button. I saw that on Tony's. There's trolls. Well, I think some people, I'll say this, to be fair, some people aren't trolls, they just don't like me. I just think some people just don't, I'm just not their taste. You know what I mean? My hosting style is just a certain way, and some folks just don't, I turn them off, I guess. I'm very fortunate. I have this deep voice, and usually this deep voice gets me into trouble and out of trouble in my life. But for some folks, they just don't like it. Thank you. I try to let the people on my shows talk. I do. My co-hosts, I let them talk. I feel like that's what they're here for. It's not all about me. It is about me, of course. You know, it's the only opinion. That's right. It's just I'm saying it just in the sense that it's just part of the job. Whenever you put something out professionally, whether it's a song or a piece of art, I'm going to be posting my paintings, which I've never posted in public before. I wanted to do an art show, and obviously COVID changed that. So I might do a virtual something. I'm working on that, but I have decided that on my left-handed shows. Thank you. I gotta film some more. That putting pictures out of your work, your books, music, podcasts, whatever it is, it's open to scrutiny. It's open to anybody saying whatever they want. And so I've just learned that. And I accept this part. When I first started, I was hurt. Oh my God, when it first started, people would call me names, say nasty things. And I was totally hurt. Now I'm an old hand. I've been in this business for a long time. Hi, Kirsten. I'll be seeing you on Tuesday nights on Zoom. Um, I just, I'm just kind of just like, it doesn't even matter to me anymore. I'm just like, whatever. Everybody has an opinion. I try to do the best shows I can. I try to give people content that they can actually enjoy, that's interesting, and sometimes informative. I try to bring guests on that, I know Nancy Lee Grant is my girl. I've interviewed Nancy years ago at the Emmys, and she was super nice. We talked about Santa Barbara. But yes, I would love to have Nancy Lee Grant. Trust me, you saw my Dirty Deeds where I did the whole thing for her. But I would love to have her on my show. I don't know how that would happen, but I would love to have her on my show. Maybe one day. Yes, it hurts your feelings. It's so funny. Trust me, I have a thick skin. I am 51 years old. I've been around several blocks. Yeah, Alexa. Yes, Jay's Dirty Deeds. The Dirty Deeds of Alexis Davis. It was a lot of fun thing. I'm glad you liked it. They've been fun. People have been tuning into those, and thank you for tuning into those. It's been a lot of fun doing it. It's an old show that I brought back. So yeah, so Jay's Dirty Deeds, Jay's Mini Spotlight. Sorry there wasn't a show today, but I put out a video. I don't know, Anthony, if you saw it, explaining once and for all, because people are just like going off on me. There's no GH report. GH report is dead. There is a GH Mini Spotlight that I opened up to recaps with the GH report's hosts. So I put that out today. People are starting to watch it again. I'm getting a lot of stuff on that, but I had to let people know that AfterBuzz TV right now and in the foreseeable future is not doing any shows. There are no soap shows on AfterBuzz TV. None. Right now, Restless Rap is doing their rap of the show Sunday nights on their channels. I think it's on Facebook. And then I do Wide and Arguing Spotlight. I do Bold and Beautiful, Edition Days. So there's none on AfterBuzz TV. People are looking for it. People are getting mad at me, whatever. I'm like, what are you mad at me for? I didn't do it. Shit. I'm like, AfterBuzz TV did it. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna get comfortable. So I wanted to say, let me just do a little quick video and just get out to everybody. This is the deal right now. Will Jay's Report be resurrected? Who knows? Will AfterBuzz TV come back with shows? Who knows? None of us have any ideas. None of us are there. They have no staff, nothing. There's nobody there. They're just retweeting, reposting entertainment content, and they're doing writing. That's all they're doing right now. So, we got an email from them and explaining that's what they're doing right now. That's it. So they're not coming back from no summer hiatus like they said they were. They're not coming back anytime soon. So, but other than that, I don't know anything else. I don't work for them. I'm a part of the company. I have my own company, JLJ Media. If you're not following it, follow us on YouTube. Follow us on social medias. Daytime Today is one of the shows on there. And that's doing well today too, Candace. It's doing really well for being just on for a few hours. So it's really good. So thank you guys. We had a great soap block today of stuff. Thank you. We worked really hard to put it together for you guys. I tried to leave the soaps, and now I'm doing more soap content than ever. I don't even know what the fuck's going on here. It's just like, I don't even understand. And I'm creating more stuff. And today, kids, I just wrote a Halloween book. A Halloween story came into my brain. I had to get it out. I wrote it. So they'll be out in a couple of weeks. I don't even know why. I don't know. These ideas come to me and it's just crazy talk. And so the Halloween book will be coming out. I was trying to see if I can do a Halloween song. I'm trying to see if I can do one. Maybe accompany the book. It hasn't come to me yet. But the book is going to be out, I think, on the 16th. I think so. So, and I will be reading the book on my podcast, Really Short Story podcast. That's the reason why, actually, there was the impetus for me writing the story. So I wrote a story. I got to upload it and do the whole thing, but it'll be out on the 16th. So a new book's coming out. And a new book from the Forever in a Day spinoff series will be out not this week, but next week. I want to say the 9th. So that's coming up too. So, but that was written. I wrote that already. So that's the next one. So I'm gonna the next in the series. There's gonna be a bunch of Forever and a Day spinoff books coming out until the series comes back at Christmas. So you'll get a bunch of different things coming out in that universe, written by me. And one of my writers is finishing a science fiction book. My writer, Monica Andrews, who's on JLG Media, and she has a book called Landing on Pluto. And so far, I've seen some of the drafts, and they're good. So she's finishing up that book, and that'll be out next month. No, this month. It'll be out later this month. She's finishing it up. So that'll be out probably later this month. And it'll be coming from her. She has a book called The Sun, if you have not read it. The ending is so crazy. These are all short story books. So they're like $5. Not that crazy. It's be good. Mistletoe Road. We will start our first episode, table read and recording, this Tuesday. It's going to be very interesting. We have several folks in the chat here. Christina and Kirsten both are in the series. But it's going to be very interesting, and I'm very excited. Yes, everything's on Amazon. Everything's on Amazon. Amazon. Mistletoe Road is coming together. The episodes are written. I did a bunch of auditions last week, and one person was so good that I wrote in a role for him on 3 episodes. So now I know what that feels like. When someone's so good, you're like, I want them on the show. And I gave him a character and wrote a role for him. So cause he's really talented. So we put it on there. And Kirsten, I may expand your role a little bit. I'm not sure yet, so you'll see. We might get a couple episodes out of you. So we're working it out. But it's a lot of fun. It's only 6 episodes. Target date is November 30th for it to come out. We got a little bit of time, but time goes by fast. So we're gonna work it out. And in the meantime, I'm thinking that's going to come out first, and then early next year, we'll have Fairview Heights and Manchester Avenue. We're finishing writing up those scripts. We're halfway done with Manchester Avenue. It's turned into something that we didn't expect in a good way. And so we're writing that one, and then Fairview Heights, we're writing up that one too. So I'm gonna have some more castings. I need more women, so I gotta get some more castings for women. That'll be next. So it's very exciting. It's very exciting stuff. It's just like I'm in the audio series scripted game now. I had no idea, but Forever Day did that to me. I mean, I was in the writing game. Then I have these short story plays that we have, they're out in book form, that my playwright friend and I write together, Alejandro Santos, that we may do some one-off live readings on JLJ Media. We're thinking about it. So I might have some actors do that. And so we're talking about that. So it's very, very interesting. Yeah. So all kind of goodies. All kind of good. Because, like, on TV, they have, like, the movies of the week and special of the week. I'm thinking we could do that on YouTube. We could do that on audio. We could do that, live audio. We could do everything. There's possibilities are endless. And so I'm thinking, something there. So we're looking at that. I know. It's just like, okay. Lots to think about. Oh, I gotta sit up. I'm sweating now. So I start laying down and sweating. I'm laying down right there. It's like, it's not fair. It's just so hot. Just so hot, just so hot, just so hot. I have so much stuff just everywhere. It's kind of crazy. And I wrote the sequel to my Christmas book that I wrote last year. That sequel is written and uploaded. So that will be next. That'll be out right before Thanksgiving, I think. So that'll be coming out. So yeah, I'm working on it. So that's done. And I've been writing. One of my books. I was looking down. One of my books. Can't even see it. Oh, my juggling balls. I gotta film me juggling. I gotta do that. These balls were sent to me by a very famous Guinness Book World Record juggler who is a friend of mine. So I got those. I gotta do that. I'm part of the Juggling Association, actually. That's the Juggling Association. You probably didn't know that about me. You're like, James juggles? James juggles? What the fuck? I do. I'm not fancy, but I do. Oh my God, now Candace Mack is giving speeches. She's out there giving speeches, folks. This is not the Emmys, girl. Well, I did my census. I gotta clean this out. See, now I'm just sitting here. I'm gonna do some organizing while I'm talking to you guys. I'm gonna sit here, do a little bit of organizing. This is a project planner. I love this thing. It's orange. I love it. It gets projects together. Oh, look at this. The Forever and a Day theme song. So I got to figure out. I got 2 songs done for Forever and a Day. So I got to figure out. Throw that out. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Because I literally have two. I have 2 things. What's this? Oh. I'm sorry to get that. I know I love orange too. Orange is my color. I did my census. I can throw all this census stuff out. They sent you all kinds of stuff. There's that. I got all kind of papers. Papers are like the worst thing. They're like the worst thing. Papers get in the middle of everything. So it's like, okay, get rid of that. I'm gonna do this too. Papers. So what are you guys all doing? You guys can, if you want, ask me questions. I don't know, there's something. Want to ask me any questions? You can ask me right now. You can ask me any questions. As I'm throwing away all this crap. Oh, shoot. All this junk in here. I was like, all this junk in this trunk. Papers today for our sound check volume 1 comes to the movie. I know, I thought about it. If I have any more songs out of me. You never know, kids. You never know. Yeah, papers. Favorite GX character? Oh, I gotta call Martha Madison. Oh, that's right. Let me put that over here. I have her phone number. You want Martha Madison's phone number? Just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Of course, you know her from as Belle on Days of Our Lives. What's this over here? My favorite GX character. Good question. Well, it used to be Tony Gary as Luke. I think I like Laura, Jeannie Francis. I love Ava. I love Ava. She's so complex. I don't know. It's good. That's a good question. Oh yeah, Martha Madison's the bomb. She is the bomb. Got all this stuff. Oh my God, I got this too. Okay, I'm finding stuff I was looking for actually. I was like, oh, that's where that went. I'm actually finding it. I was like, oh. How to get the organized hubs organized? Well, you really can't. The whole thing is he has to want to be organized. He has to be open to the whole thing of wanting to get organized. That's right there. You know what I mean? Has to be up to him, or else it won't work. That is the truth. That is the truth. Besides Salem, which soap opera town would you like to live in? None of them. They're all crazy. Do you think Nicholas and Ava will marry? Well, they are married. But do you think they'll like actually fall in love? Well, the writers decided to treat them that way. Yes. You know, these GH writers are shady. They'll go down one direction, all of a sudden change it. So you never know. I say don't get too attached, because you just never know what they're going to do with them. This show sometimes drives me insane. Sometimes. I got rid of some papers there. Let's do this one. I got so much stuff to do. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. Who do you think will take down Cyrus? I have no idea. That storyline is something else. I kind of don't mind having somebody who comes in and disrupts everybody. I kind of like those storylines. I don't have a problem with that, actually. I don't think Nell is dead. I also think Willow is her daughter. Twins. Mm-hmm. So I think what's going on there? All these papers. I'll take rid of that. Yeah, I don't know. That's the question. I don't know. Friday night. Oh yeah, I'm doing this too. I forgot I'm working on this too. Got stuff I'm working on. It's like, don't show that. Similar to your plays with Jean Lorraine. All kind of stuff going on in here. Okay, so this is good. I can now put this away. I'm kind of organizing some stuff, kids. I'm trying to find one thing, though, while I'm sitting here on the phone with you guys. And I'm trying to find it. I'm not finding it. I wrote all these books. I got 10,000 books over here. Somebody asked me the other night, because I was talking about my past, wanted me to talk about my time, my party days. Because I gave a little bit of insight into my party days. I'm not telling you guys everything. I'm like, that's why there was no camera stuff back then. There was nothing back then. It stays buried in the past. In the past. Okay, ask me other questions, because I talk soaps all day today. No offense, I don't want to talk soaps anymore today. I talked them all. I'm talked out. I'm all soap talked out. So any other subjects, ask me. So I'm trying to find something. I can't find it. Maybe it's right here. Go to bed. Get ready for your work week. The microplays. There it is. I found what I was looking for. Because I still haven't found what I'm looking for. But I did find what I'm looking for. So that's a good one. I did find what I'm looking for. Ow. Put you right there. And look for something. So today I figured out how to put these together. It's so funny. I was like, how do you put this together? Because first it was like they come off. They're separate sections. And I was like, does it go this way? And that doesn't really work. And all that stuff. It has little grooves in it. So you slide it in to the groove. And they fit right in. It is the craziest thing. And it's just all, you can see everything. That took me like a day to figure that out. Steelers here, Pittsburgh Steelers. I know the 49ers are playing today. I used to live in San Francisco, my other team. So yes, I'm a Steelers fan. So I'm from Pittsburgh. Now I gotta find one more thing I'm looking for. Now I can't find it, of course. Must be in here. What team is your team? You brought it. You brung it up. I think this is music. That's music. So I don't know about that. Where are my books? Books. Yeah, what is your team? If you have a team. Over there. Oh, look at this. The Constitution. Oh, it looks like a Constitution book. I realized I didn't have that. I had that. Didn't realize I had that. Cardinals. Okay. You're from Alabama, but you're Arizona. Hey, that's fine. You know, sometimes you don't always like the team where you're from. Sometimes it's whatever, maybe you like them for other reasons. Or family's from there or something. Right? One of those things. But it's weird seeing football being played and like really nobody in the stands. That's kind of a weird thing. This whole like, yeah. This whole thing is strange. The whole new normal at the moment is very strange. I gotta check an email, you guys. Someone asked me for advice on something, so I gotta see if they answered back. But they haven't. I gave them advice, and now they're like, bye. They haven't said anything, so maybe they didn't like my advice. They asked for an honest opinion, so I give my honest opinion. Apple. I'm Apple all the way. I'm on an iMac right here. I have a MacBook right here. I got a MacBook right here. I have, it's not over here, a MacBook Pro, and of course, the iPhone 11. So it's all synced together. It's all there. I had Windows. I had Samsung. I had all those stuff. I like it better. It works for me. That's the thing. It works for me. So is that. Open up this. Lakers or Heat. I'm not a basketball fan. I know I'm black. I'm LA. I don't watch basketball. I don't watch baseball. I don't watch anything else but just football. I even watched college ball last night. I am not a fan of any other sports. I find them all boring. So no thanks. I don't watch them. I know in LA we have so many teams. So I get up, usually around 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. I meditate every morning from 7 to 8. And that's without fail. And then I start my day 8 o'clock. That's what I do. It's very important. I think I know pages. But I'd like to, I'm an early bird. Even though I'm up late these days, I'm not really a late person anymore. I used to be, not anymore. I'm very much an early bird person. I like the early morning. Something about it quiet, and you just kind of get into it. And then, favorite horror film? That's a great question, actually. I don't think I've ever narrowed it down. Because horror, as you know, is a very loaded genre of called different kinds of horror. That's a very good question. Because I could say Scream, I could say Night of the Living Dead, I could say Exorcist, I could say the first Friday 13th, the first Halloween, horror, The Thing, the remake, the one in the 70s or 80s. That's a good question. I do not know. I don't know. Happy birthday, Andre. You're 34 years old. In 1986, I was a senior in high school. You are officially a year older than my older daughter. She turns 33 next month. Oh, actually, a month from yesterday. So, yeah. Must be nice to be that young. Ten. That's when my mother and my stepdad got married on 10/10. Freddy Krueger. No, those are good too. Those are good. Really good. Okay, so that's good. I did a little bit of work just now. You guys don't even know it. Just did a little bit of work. Done. That was good. Okay, and I found these things here. Okay, now let's go back to my bed where I like to do my show. Got a half hour left. I didn't have I had a big lunch, but I didn't have a big dinner. I had pieces of a dinner, so I'm still kind of hungry. Kind of weird. I'm like, but I don't really. I've been eating like little bits of things. I'm like, I don't know. Feeling a little peckish. All you Libras running around as we go into Scorpio season, the second half of this month. Those are the crazy folks, the Scorpios. I like them. 10/10. It's 10/10/20 this year. How's that? But I don't know what you're going to do for your birthday because it's not really, the world's so different these days. What you going to do? Did I miss any questions? Let me try to look. You're a night owl. I think I got all the questions so far. Oh, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It is. Oh, Micah, I didn't even see you in here. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you're still in here or not. I did not see you. It goes by so fast sometimes. I'm trying to read all these. He may have left already. He was in here. Hi, Micah. Chucky's Child's Play, all those, yeah. I think a question to ask. I feel like you know a lot about me. You don't know everything, girl. Trust me. I don't let everything out. But yes, you've been around a long time. I've been in the public eye for a lot of people for 6 years at this point. But I've been around for 13. But for most folks, it's been the last 6 years. A lot of people know me from like 6 years. Boxers or briefs? How about neither? But I'm a boxer brief hybrid person. That's just me. I like that. I know you're being funny, but I'll answer for real. It's my show. I'll answer for real. I'm surprised Tony Moore hasn't come through here yet to bother me. Unless you watch the TV. Yeah. My favorite colors are orange and medium blue. Not together. Well, they're okay together, I guess. But I love those colors, period. I love tans. My favorite flower is a sunflower. I am a Taurus, born on Mother's Day. My favorite animal is a pig. I love pigs. Pigs followed by horses. I am an equine person. I do ride horses. I loved horses since I was a kid. I've been horseback riding a long time, but I love horses. So I'm of the equine fan base. I love pigs. My neighbor has a pig across the street, a little black one. I want it. So cute. I like, can we have pigs in Inglewood? I had no idea, but apparently we can have pigs, I guess. Or did I tell anybody? It's so cute. Aries. Aries are interesting because I've never dated an Aries. But I have friends and people in my life who are Aries. And even though we're a sign apart, because it's Aries and Taurus, Aries are the first and then us. And we both have horns. You guys have rams. It's a very different sign from Taurus. Oh my Anna beauty. Oh my Anna beauty. She's also in Mr. Road, so another one. The sound, mine is the baseball hits the mitt, then a purring cat. Oh, a purring cat. Nothing like a purr of a cat. Very cute. Aries is very different. Well, I love dogs. I love animals. Period. We were talking science just now and animals, both. It was a mixture. It's a mixture conversation. I love dogs, but Aquarius, like my sister, when the moon is in the seventh house. My voice is gone. I think we're talking all day. When the moon, I can't even get it. My voice is like gone today. I don't like wild animals. I'm black. I'm not into no wild animals. I'm like, they can stay out there. Stay out there. PCs. You're at PCs. I'm surrounded by PCs. I know them. But Aquarius, I know Aquarius, of course. My sister Xander's Aquarius, and we're very close. She's February 11th. My granddaughter's a Pisces. She's March 3rd. My grandson is a Taurus like myself, but April Taurus. My other grandson's a Virgo. He just had a birthday. My daughter, who will be a certain age next month, she's a Scorpio. My other daughter is a Capricorn. Favorite TV shows? I don't have it. I mean, I work in television. There's so many TV shows that I love and have loved that I couldn't even. Your dad was 11. How funny. Same with my sister Sandra. I don't know. I don't even know. I mean, there's some shows. So this is what I'll do. Because I don't know if I can even tell you if I have favorite TV shows. But I can tell you some shows of late that I enjoyed. A show called Upload. It's on Amazon Prime. It's got greenlit for season 2. I love the premise. I love the show. The ending was crazy. Can't wait for season 2. I am enjoying favorite genre. I don't have a favorite genre either because I like all kinds. I just don't. I don't have. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't get that specific. It's funny. I know my movies, but TV shows I don't know. It's so funny. There's just too many. There's so many shows that I've loved and love. There are shows that I watch, whether like Girlfriends, a show called Happy Endings, my favorites of all time. Will and Grace, Golden Girls, like those are shows that when they're on, I'll watch them. I love Lucy, Partridge Family. That was my show as a kid. There's just so many. I mean, A Different World, Sex and the City, Sopranos, 6 Feet Under, Dexter. I mean, there's just so many. Arrested Development, Curb Your Enthusiasm, New Adventures of Old Christine. There's just so many. I don't even know. I don't even know how to. I don't even know. Oh my God, Ironbeard, you coming on just reminded me of something. I have to like. It just reminded me of something. You coming on here, that off camera. I love Lucy. She was smart. Plus, Desilu Productions transformed the way we watch sitcoms, the way they're filmed. today. They started the 3-camera filming that all these sitcoms followed to this day. They invented that. Also, they were the first interracial couple on television. Upload's so good. It's so good. I'm all in. All in. All in. And the way it ended is crazy. So you have your top 5. Heartland, Wentworth. I don't even know what that is. Don't know what that is. Full House. Oh, I love the Waltons. Gunsmoke. Okay. I did love the Waltons. I was a huge Buffy fan. I was a huge Kyle XY fan also. I was a huge Gilmore Girls fan. Um, I was a big fan of the Bernie Mac show. I don't know, there's just so much. There's just so much. Upload is good. It's good. And my mother even liked it. She watched it too. She liked it. She's like, oh my God, the ending. But it's coming back season 2. It's coming back. There's so many shows. There are shows that didn't make it that I loved. Like a show called LA to Vegas. There's a show called Trophy Wife. There's a show called Better Off Ted. They all did 1 or 2 seasons. They didn't make a show called Bad Judge. I loved all of them. Didn't make it. American Horror Story. I watched a couple of seasons, never got into it. But Ryan Murphy is killing it. I mean, he is like producing some television. He is producing some television. I did like 90210 back in the day. I was more of a Melrose Place person, but I did watch 90210. But originally. We used to have Melrose Place Mondays at my house back in San Francisco back in the 90s. We watched Ally McBeal. We watched Melrose Place, 90210. I was an LA Law person. I was a Knots Landing person. I love Younger. Actually, I do. I love that show. Love, love, love that show. Love it. Now that everything's out, it's like, well, now it's like how they keep maintaining this. Yes, the 30th anniversary is today. Oh, Melrose was must see TV, must see television. Kimberly was the bomb, and literally the bomb. If you watched some of the shows, Sydney was my girl, but that show was so good. Harold Locklear killed it. But yeah, I go back to MASH, Soap, Dallas, Dynasty. Those are all shows that I grew up watching, of course. I already said Golden Girls. I said that. I mean, it's just like, I'm old. I've watched shows from, even from the 60s, we were watching shows like Beverly Hillbillies and Gilligan's Island, and of course the Brady Bunch, and I already said Partridge Family. And then my morning cartoons, MASH. I didn't get into Dawson's Creek. That's one I didn't get into. I was a Desperate Housewives person. MASH was good. MASH would do comedy and drama like nobody's business. And I always tell people there are 2 episodes you should watch if you want to see how they do. The episode where they kill Henry Blake, and in real life they didn't tell the cast to the very last minute, so their reactions are real reactions, like the actor and the character. I mean, just brilliant episode. And the one where Hawkeye remembers that it wasn't a chicken, that they killed a baby to shut it up. He basically begged this woman to quiet the chicken. He blocked it out, and it turned out it was a baby. Oh my God. I mean, just like, you gotta be kidding me. Kidding me. Buffy, 3 episodes you should watch. If you just like, I don't know the show Buffy, to get a whole sense of it. The episode called The Body. An episode where it's silent. There's no dialogue. Both those episodes, just like, seriously, stellar acting, stellar performances, realistic I mean, Buffy's mother dies, and it's like it's all done like in real time, and the body's just like laying there. What do you do with that? How you call the next person? How you tell your sister? Like it's just, it was like no other, just like no other, no other. I love the new Dynasty. Sorry, Matty Tiger. I love it. I'm very surprised how much I love the new Dynasty. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Gilmore Girls is always about the. It was about the Gilmore Girls. About the three generations of women. It was always about them. And when they would fight, oh my God, it was so good. Yeah, Carol, of course, a genius. I mean, she's a genius, of course. She's a genius too. A genius. Yes, yes. Yeah, Gilmore Girls was so good. Emily Gilmore was the bomb. She was a bitch, but she had her. She was not always wrong. Lorelai had her faults. And everything. Yeah, I know they've already had 3 crystals already, right? She had her faults, but she wasn't completely in the right either. There was a lot of stuff that went down. It was very dysfunctional, but it was good. But there was an episode that I loved when Rory comes to live with them after all the stuff that went down. Oh my God. And Lorelai walks in. It's just like, didn't we agree a second ago? Like, didn't we decide together what we were going to do? And they turned against her. But it wasn't that simple. It was just, oh my God, so many layers to that show. And both shows had strong women. I used to love Kyle XY. I met Matt Dallas once. Great deep voice, actually. Kyle XY was a very interesting premise. That was a good show. That's when that one station was doing all these good shows. They had Lincoln Heights, who I got to interview Nikki Michaud, who played the mom, who I love her. She's all kind of things now. I love her personally. Just was a super nice person. She was good in that also. Lincoln Heights with Russell Hornsby, great show. Very underrated. Yeah, another show called, oh my God, they had like 3 or 4 shows on that network, and it was so good. Now remember, Robbie Amell is cousins to another Amell, Scott or Steve or somebody, and they both are actors. They look very similar, and they're both actors. Lincoln Heights was the bomb. It was so realistic. It was so good. When I met Nicki Michelle, I told her, I'm like, I used to love Lincoln Heights. I mean, just like, have you seen or heard of the Three Stooges? In my opinion, the kings of comedy. Well, growing up, obviously, I think I'm 51 years old, so I've heard everybody. The Three Stooges were on my TV. As a kid, I thought they were funny. As I got older, I didn't get it, but I understand that they're geniuses at what they did do. Slapstick arena, like Abbott and Costello and all that. I appreciate it more as an adult. As a kid, it was just silly humor for me, but I totally get it. I've never seen an episode of The Fosters. Never seen an episode of All American. I've heard of them. I've never seen them. There's so much television, and I'm in television, that I can't even get to everything. My DVR is always filled with stuff. I can't even, I mean, it's, 'cause I do it for a living, so it's kind of like, sometimes I'm like, last thing I want to do is watch television. So I do it for a living. I create it, I'm in it, I'm doing so, I'm like, the last thing I want to do is watch. But usually when I have downtime, which is hardly ever, then I'll watch something. I don't watch a lot of TV, actually, ironically enough. Not like I used to. I think I watch 75% less television than I used to. I'm too busy. And there's times I want to watch TV. Like right now, I could be watching TV, I guess, but I'm talking to you guys. I like talking to you guys better. I just don't even and watch it. Heard of Good Trouble? Don't know it. Don't know. But I do love Hentified, which 2 of my friends are on it. They're 2 leads. Hentified was good. They're back for season 2. They come back for season 2. I also enjoyed. I like Good Girls. I do know that one. I like Good Girls. That's why it's good to go into. I do like that one. So, how typically busy are you throughout the day? I'm busy all the time. Just like right now, I could be doing like right now. I already have like by my bed. I have 2 books that I wrote that I need to go through. I have Mistletoe Road, folder right here. These are both on my bed. I have a fork because I was eating earlier, and my spectacles because I can't fucking see anything. So this is all. And my Taurus napkin. These are bulls. These are bulls, bitches. Um, so I got work on my bed that I have to do. Plus, I showed you earlier the work on my desk. I literally am busy 24/7. But what I do is I sleep 7 hours a night at the very least. I do. I totally sleep. I meditate for an hour every morning. So it's just 8 hours I don't do work for sure. And throughout the day, I've been learning how to take naps, stop what I'm doing, go in the garden for a couple hours, work in the garden. That saves me. I used to love Sweet Tea Witch. That was my show with Salem the cat. But my typical day is I'm busy from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. I feel like I start this hamster wheel I can't get off. It's too late. But I did it because part of the reason why I did it is because COVID. Because I was like, I didn't want to go crazy and have anxiety attacks. So I said, I'll just be busy for now. I'm doing it. But I do have a life outside of here. If you guys follow my IG stories, I do get out and go eat at places and things like that. So I do get out. So like tomorrow, I have lots to do. It's one of the few times I have down. That's why I did late at night also. Because late at night, I start to really shut down. I was like, nope. I'm not working all night long. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to work 24/7. But like I said, I do have some work over here. I wrote these 2 books. They're sitting here. One's called The Micro Plays. The other one's called Finally, blah, blah, blah. You know what it's saying. So I'm going to turn these into something. The books were just the first part. So I'll probably work on that tomorrow. I recorded like 10 shows this weekend. That's kind of crazy. 10 shows. My mother said the same thing. She's like, your food always looks good, James. So you make everything look good. She's like, where'd you get that from? I always post where I get it from. But she's like, your food looks so good. I just, my life is simple these days. It is food, my garden, and work. That's my life right now. I'm not seeing my kids and grandkids. They don't live near here. They live far away, so I'm not seeing them at the moment. My mom's doing okay. I see her several times during the week. Hi, Willis Sue. And I cut out a lot of friends. They're fucking tired. What's your favorite food? My favorite food is soul food. I love me. I had the other day. I had some short ribs with some black eyed peas and cabbage and cornbread dressing and yams and hot water cornbread. Had that the other night, and that was delish. But that'll be first. Second, my people, Puerto Riqueño. I love my Puerto Rican food. I love Peruvian. Oh my God, I love Peruvian food. I like a lot of Latin foods because I'm half Latin. Yeah, so I do. Love Mexican food, Chinese, Thai. But my go-to, and Mediterranean. My go-tos are usually soul food, Mediterranean, everything. Soul food in Inglewood. That's right, bitches. I like my soul. I go to Dulon's on Crenshaw, bitches. Dulon's on Crenshaw. That's where I go. Get my soul food. It is delicious. There's actually a vegan soul food place down here too, Mr. Ironbeard, that I need to go to. My friend Mark J. Freeman, who some of you guys know, and I are going to try to go there and see what's good. I think her name is Colette. She runs it, so I gotta go check it out. I heard the food tastes like real soul food, so I'll give my report. I'll show everything. So, I like fried chicken, but that's not my favorite thing. I love oxtails. I love short ribs. I love catfish. I'm actually of all the foods, I am mostly a pescatarian. I like seafood. Stuff I eat, yeah. I'm not a big fan of beef that much. I'm not a big meat eater. Not really. I eat it sometimes, but not a lot. And chicken, you start clucking after a while. If I have too much of that. I love seafood. When are you going to be on Audition Days with Tony? I miss you and Mark so much. Well, I'm not on the show anymore. Yeah. I left the show because I have my own stuff going on. No, I don't be that shady. I come on occasion. I was on, 2 weeks ago. It was me and Tony. We had a good time. I don't know if you watched Willa Sue. I think it was 2 weeks ago. It was just me and Tony. But he has Michael Mattis, and they just auditioned 3 different new co-hosts, 2 chicks and a dude. So I'm not on there anymore. I'm gone. I'm in a chat room being shady, and I come on an occasion if they need somebody to fill in. And I know Mark's the same way. I know the magic was back when me, Mark, and Tony did it. We totally understand that. But I broke up the band. Those days are over. But I do appreciate the love though from all the Days fans who continue to give me love. But I'm always in the chat room being shady every Sunday. But him and Tony. They have some new hosts I think are going to be coming on soon. I appreciate that. My favorite type of shrimp. I don't think I've ever been asked that before. I like shrimp cocktail. I like shrimp cocktail. I like just a good old shrimp just dipped in cocktail sauce. That's my favorite. But I'm not a big fry person anymore either. I stopped doing fry because of my health. But yeah, it's fine. Pitch you up, Mark. To come. I know you guys are. I know you guys are. Those days are over, people. They're over. Me and Mark are gone. They're over. But we're all friends in real life. That's what's so funny. Hi, Raul. We're all friends. As you guys know, we're all friends in real life. We all talk. I talk to Mark all the time. Talk to Tony every day. So we are friends in real life. So still, we're a family. The 3 of us. Speaking of that, of course, because Mark sent me and Tony these pictures. So I have mine right here. It's a little show and tell. There we are. The 3 of us. That's my favorite picture of us. One of my favorite pictures of us. Isn't that funny? Oh, that's from last year. I'm your favorite Audition Days, not Tony. Not Tony Moore. My old ass is your favorite. Tony's young and tender. I'm old and tired. I'm just trying to hang on with the young folks. That's what I'm trying to do. Just trying to hold on. I'm trying to pull my face back. Luckily, I'm black because I don't crack that much. But I got some wrinkles. But I'm trying to work it out. I'm about to become a grandfather again at 4. Stupid. How did it all happen? How did that all start? How did I go from my 1 grandchild to now I'm about to have another one, my 4th one? That's crazy. Oh my God, kids. That's it. Good night, Willa. It is the last minute and a half. So that's it for episode 104. I'm going to try to actually post this on my YouTube channel. I couldn't post 2 of them because there were secrets on that I'm going to use for future stuff. So I couldn't post them. I'll post them later. Then a couple are posted on here. So now this plant is just like dying over here. I don't know why it's dying. But thank you guys for coming on. Follow me on JLJ Media on YouTube and all the platforms. I don't know what's going on. Everything is just, my plant is like droopy. But yeah, I appreciate you guys very much. I'm always happy to come on here and talk to you late at night. I will be probably on tomorrow night, not Tuesday night. And I'll probably be on Wednesday night. I think so. Hope I'm following all you guys who are on here. I'm going to look around and see. I hope I'm following everybody who's on here. But everyone, please stay safe. Wear a mask when you're out in public. And have compassion for each other.